Okay, so in this part we are going to make our eyes. You see I've got this sphere, and this is the outside part of our eye. I've deleted some polygons on the back of the eye because it will save us some polygons and we don't really need them. So I've made a copy of this piece, and right now I'm trying to model inside part of our eye. So the inside part will have color texture, and the outside part of our eye will be just transparent piece with a normal map. So I'm right now just applying material. This inside part will have only diffuse texture because really we don't need any normal map, and specular map will be just on the outside. So okay, so we have to make our UVs for these two pieces. So I'm using just standard planar mapping and unfolding these UVs, and we will need wireframe, of course, for texture. So right now I'm moving to the Photoshop, and we will use this kind of size texture because it's just good enough. We don't need 1K texture. And I've put our wireframe, and right now we are able to start our texture. And of course you can find in internet, in Google, lots of good textures to start. You can really find some almost done and ready to use pieces. And I was just searching for the good one to start, and I took this one because it looks really good. It's almost done, but we will remake it a little bit. But this is a really good start, so I've dropped it to our file, and we have to just scale it and put on the position. But of course I forget that before doing this I have to remove this highlight, so I've just take a step back, and right now you see I'm just cloning the part of the texture and trying to fix this place with the highlight. And right now I'm just trying to put this on the right place with the right size. And just checking if everything is okay in 3D. And in my opinion it looks okay, it's on the good position. Now we have to just take care about the colors and make it a little better. So definitely we have to clone this white and red area around to cover almost all the available space on the texture. So again, I've cloned the texture and using clone brush, which you can see I use a lot in every texture process. So here I wasn't sure how to clone this red part in the best way, and I was just testing if this kind of trick will work, and now I'm trying to fix this open space between these parts. And of course it works okay. So I'm checking just in 3D view if this texture is enough even when we turn our eye. And it seems to be okay. I'm checking even inside of the head if everything works. And of course right now I have to move pivot point to the right position. And the eye works fine. You know, it's not the perfect one, not the perfect eye texture, but it's good enough, I think. In even AAA games we don't need that much details on the eye, so this kind of texture is definitely good enough. And I'm trying just to make this white part of the texture a little bit darker, because with the white, with the too white color, it's just looking too much like a cartoon. We are trying to achieve a little bit more realistic look, so we are just making it darker. I've duplicated the eye, and now we see our character with both eyes. And in this middle part of the eye, we want to have definitely darker. So I was just testing here a different color combinations, but finally I ended up with just very desaturated color and way more dark than I've had before. So right now you see I wanted just to add more veins, so I've just grabbed a very standard brush and using pen tablet I've painted just some veins around the eye. I wanted them to be a little bigger than the previous ones on this texture that we've started with. So we really don't see them from with this eye position, but I'm sure when he will move the eye to the sides we will see a little bit more of these veins and this red part of the texture. You know, it's just a very small detail, so we will not be seeing this too much. So again, I'm just trying to fix the pivot point of the eye to check how it looks again. So that's the first part, and right now we are going to move to making normal map for the outside of the outside part of the eye, which is transparent and has no color texture. So we will be making just a normal map for this part. So I was playing here constantly a little bit with the colors, and here right now I'm just trying to cut off this middle part of the eye because we will not need this on our normal map, so I want this center area just pure white. And really I'm not very precise with this texture, but as I said, it's just good enough, and it looks fine. So of course we have to desaturate this texture and flip the colors. We will use levels to make highlights a little bit higher and shadows more stronger. And I've merged these two layers together, and using Xnormal plugin we will generate our normal map. I was checking different presets, and right now you see our normal map. It's very soft, so I was thinking also about adding some standard noise texture to it, and you will see I will do this in the moment. So I'm just creating a plain color, and I'm just adding noise to it, and right after this I will transform this texture to the normal map. Yes, you see, and this is our noise texture, and I'm trying to blend this noise normal map with the map below. And I'm going to check how it looks on our eye, and we're applying this normal map to the transparent part of our eye. And you see our highlights are a little bit broken by this normal map. Of course we have to make some changes because I don't want this normal map to be that much effective on the center of the eye. I want there to be a little bit smooth. More important is that this normal map will affect the side of the eyes where you have these veins and other little bumps. So again, this effect is very soft. And you see I'm trying to solve this center part of the normal map. And I think it works better right now.